It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Dampbierbrauerei Zwiesel, and it's a bottle of their Altbairische Dunkle Hefe coming in at 5.3% ABV. And the brewery dates back to 1889. Can you believe that? It's a Bayerisch beer. I've been to the area of Bayerisch before. Brewery Meisel were kind enough to take me over to the brewery there. I did a brewery tour video and I stayed at the festival and I just had a great time there. Different brewery, there's lots of different breweries from Bayerisch in Germany. One thing before we get into the beer, a couple of things I've looked at the bottle. A nice kind of overly large, kind of stubby style, German style bottle. But what's interesting is the track marks. In Germany, they recycle the bottles, and I think you get about 10 cents back, or whatever it is in Germany, for the bottle refund. So it's continuous recycling. It's something we kind of lost here in the UK a long time ago. Let's get the beer out into a glass, see what we get. I say we lost it. Well, look at the smoke on the bottle opening. I say we lost it because when I was a youngster, I used to stay at my grandfather's house on a Friday night, and he used to order in Wales Low's soft drinks, and they were in probably litre glass bottles. Look at that for a beer. They were in litre glass bottles, screw top caps, and he used to have a crate a week from the milkman in a battery powered milk float. And they still got these milk floats now in where I live in Barry, South Wales, amazingly. And they're from the 50s or 60s, these milk floats. You see them going up the hills in Barry, and they're doing about 3 miles an hour. Nothing left in them. Anyway, long story short, let's finish this story quickly. These Low's bottles of soft drinks, when he used to finish the crate, he used to give the old crate back, and he used to have 10p for every bottle. And then he used to have a new crate, so it saved you throwing away the glass bottles, and you recycled them. So it's great to see here with this. I like to see it when I review German beer. I like to see the track marks. I like to see the fact that this bottle's been used somewhere else before. And I'm not some eco warrior. I'm not one of those people. I'm not gonna start kind of running down the street, kind of save the earth type of thing. I just do my bit. I like to see things like this. That's about it. It reminds me of my childhood, if anything else. 1 to 2 finger white head, good levels of carbonation, slightly hazy looking beer. A Dunkle Hefe Weisse. Look at that. Oh, before we carry on, my channel sponsor is beersofeurope.co.uk, the largest online beer store in the UK with a fabulous range of beers from all over the world. If you love beer, if you're from the UK, check out the link in the description box of our video here, and it'll take you straight to their website, beersofeurope.co.uk. One other thing, I know I'm using a Paulaner glass here, Paulaner Weisse beer glass. So for Dampbierbrauerei, my apologies, I'm not using your glass, but I just don't have one. And I'm limited to what kind of Weisse beer glasses I have here in the UK. So I'm going to use a Paulaner one, which I got from my Spanish holiday 2 years ago. So we got a hazy looking beer, good levels of carbonation. It's a dark amber colour. Dunkel means dark in Germany. Aroma. Oh, I love Weissens. I just love Weissens. Love Weisse beer. got a slight smokiness to it. Like they've used some smoked malts. Then you get your clove and your banana. A little bit of spice. It smells good. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. I'm going to go in again. I want to make sure. It's nice. It's a really nice beer. You get a little bit of that smoked malt. One thing, and I'm just going to get it off my chest straight away. I'm a little bit disappointed with the body. With the body of this beer. Normally when you have a really good German Weiss beer, a Weizen Weiss beer, Dunkle Weiss beer, they've got a really good creamy body to them. It just seems to be lacking just a little bit in the body. And it's a shame. It's a real shame. Carbonation pushes the beer round the inside of the mouth. I just wanted to get that off my chest straight away. That was the reason why I went back in for the second taste. I wanted to make sure. I didn't want to kind of give my little slight disappointment after one taste. A little bit, not much. I mean, it's not crazy amounts, but a little bit more body needed from this Weiss beer, I think. Just, normally they've got a lovely kind of depth to them, a creaminess to them, a good mouthfeel. Slightly lacking. Smoked malt, clove, pepper, spice, banana, all of them flavours come through. As they should for a Dunkle Weiss or a Weizen. It's bitter on the back end, nice hops coming through, a little bit of sweetness from the malt, a little bit of smokiness from the malt. I wanted to scream from the rooftops with this beer. I really did. I wanted to jump for joy. I love Dunkle Weizens, I really do, but it's just something about this beer. It's a shame it's not quite there. It's not quite punching with the big boys. Yeah, although I'm going to compare it. I am going to compare it because I buy a lot of this beer and I use it as a reference point for Weiss beers. So, of course, most countries now have a lot of Lidls, call it what you want, at a German supermarket. They're kind of everywhere, all over the world. I'm glad they are. We have one in our hometown of Barry. And in the summer months, especially, as soon as it warms up, I'll go to Lidl and I'll buy Weiss beer all summer. And they have a fantastic Weiss beer for £1.25 a bottle. I'm trying to think of the name of this beer now. Off the top of my head, I drink it all the time. The little Weiss beer. Oh, I can't think of it. Anyways, £1.25. And it's just really good. It's just a really, really good Weiss beer. I drink it by the... I went on holiday for a week in West Wales. And the first thing I did when I got to my campsite, or the caravan, was to Google where's the nearest Lidl so I could find my Weisse beer. That's how much I like this Weisse beer. My judgment's not clouded. It's not like I've gone, that's the best Weisse beer ever and I don't care for anything else. You know, I'm an open-minded beer reviewer. It's just I kind of judge my Weisse beers against this little Weisse beer which I really like, and it's just, it seems to have more body. There's more body to that Weisse beer than this, and it's a real shame. And I have to go to my fridge now. I got one bottle in the fridge. I just need to refresh my memory. I'm back. Perlenbacher Patronus. Perlenbacher Patronus Weisse beer, for me, for the price, for what you get, fantastic Weisse beer. This is just not quite there. It's not quite there. I'm going to rate it though. Rating, it's a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!